Hi, I'm Kristen Jeppsen, and I'm the choreographer for As We Are.
And I'm Crystal West, and I'm one of the dancers in Defero Dance Collective, and a founding member. Defero Dance Collective started about 2009 informally, and it really began as an effort from a lot of friends to just dance more. We didn't find a lot of opportunities in the community for adult dancers to continue to grow and to perform at a pretty high level, and so we just wanted to be moving.
I had been living in Italy for the past 3 years with my family, and now I'm here in North Carolina. I just got here a few months ago, and I'm getting adjusted to the dance community here, and so far it's been wonderful. So I sent a really lengthy email to her explaining what the piece was about and what kind of collaboration I was hoping for, and she responded and seemed really excited about it. So we actually had never met. I had never seen her company move, and I think it was, we both just kind of jumped in together and said, we're going to try this, and our first rehearsal was pretty synergetic.
It was amazing.
Yeah. As We Are first started with a simple idea of when you pass somebody in a conversation, you get a small snippet of context and then you leave. And I was really interested in that experience when you enter into someone else's present experience, and then you have to exit and take whatever context from it you can. And a lot of times a dancer will put on their professional body energy and their space and their focus, and when you do that in a rehearsal space and then you say, okay, take a break, you let the energy go right away. And so I was really interested in trying to show that dynamic between when a dancer is performing and when they let themselves go and just be themselves and relax. And one of my other big agendas was to help dancers feel like they had control in the space, to really be themselves, to show as they are in a rehearsal space. So if they have a hair out of place, they can move it, and to kind of break some of the more traditional rules of performance. And to help put the dancers at ease, that they were really inviting the audience to kind of see their own process instead of presenting a product to the audience.
There's tons of partnering. The partnering is when you are not connecting with each other, when you are not really kind of breathing each other's breath and listening to each other. It can be hard, it can be like just kind of funky and not comfortable. And then once once we start to find each other's spines, we start to find each other's kind of, support of each other's bodies, and it becomes this beautiful, weightless, wonderful moment. And so it's been a really cool process because we are so close as people and as friends. So then to have to go through that experience, just like you go through, I feel like in real relationships, of the hitting and the hardness and the rubbing the wrong way, and then you finally start to connect.
I'm really interested in patterns and larger concepts that get at really complex outcomes, because I think when I see dance that has a really unique and very complex structure, it's really interesting to think, how could one brain come up with that? And so I like to create games and stuff games and ideas that can bring out much bigger and broader and more complex structures than I could have created on my own. Some choreographers really like to hide their intent and to keep it very unknown to the audience, and usually most of my messages have been fairly overt and clear, because I want people to recognize what dance can communicate. And so I really hope the audience members leave my pieces saying, I got that, I understood that.
I hope, and I think we have a lot more work to do, but I hope that the audience will gain some real insight into what it's like to be a dancer. I hope most of all that there will be a sense of community that the audience can experience with us. I hope that everyone leaves and they start to get a sense of what true community should be like and how we should kind of work with each other and all those things.
And I hope that everybody in the audience thinks carefully about who they are, and to recognize that sometimes we can let go of the everyday performances we put on for people, and that we are enough as we are.